Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, and in this episode we're trying to sort out a way of harnessing our breathable oxygen and keeping it in a tight envelope, a tighter envelope than it had been previously. To full fridges, full of mealworms, meal lice even. And it's an insulated room because of the amount of heat it kicks off. It's a lot of heat there. And this room was something like 60 odd degrees. So like, well, we'll make an isolated room that's nice and warm and cozy so we can put our refrigerators in. And yeah, it's quite hot in there. But also it was having a detrimental effect on these planter boxes above them. Without this thermal insulated tile, some of the planter boxes here were getting too warm to actually grow. Which you could just see there, it clicked in and out of being too hot to grow there. Are you having issues? We may have to double stack the insulation here. Planter box 30 degrees, 22 degrees, 25. You're alright. You're fine. We're getting enough food from them anyway. Alright. Got a pump working in a way, pumping stuff into here. We have completed research, which will be the pressure management. Let's get the med bay and then we can get rid of all of our research tables. And we want the gas valve. I have messed about with the gas valve before and it didn't really do much. So as we're having issues with the hydrogen into here, we'll put the gas valve in. Gas valve. Gas pipe. So it's into the green, out through the white, and then deconstruct gas pipe underneath. And we'll see if that works. Hopefully it'll back up the pressure. Let's have a look. Yeah, it'll back up the pressure in here. So this will all back up so it's a little pink square on every single line. And then it'll let it through at full pressure. That's how it should work. Instead of it just being intermittent, like, yeah, I'm in gas, I'm not in gas. I'll send you whatever I can. But still, it's always in gas. Let's try and get this done a little bit quicker, shall we? Because we want to see if this works. For science. Alright, done. Let's have a look. Not really doing much, is it? Does it have an option? Flow control. What about set to max? What about set to not max? No. Requested flow rate. Alright, what's your flow rate? What do you need? Converts hydrogen into electricity. Alright. Generator is idle because the pipe is empty. Yes. So what we need is hydrogen generator to have a specific flow rate that you can identify, and then set the flow rate on this bar. Say it needed 60 or above 60 per second. Then you set it to 60, you put it in line. Doesn't need power, shouldn't need power. Better not need power. No. And it would regulate, it would back up all of this in this pipe until it was at the designated 60 per second, and then let it through. But no, it's just letting things straight through. Is it? Oh no, maybe it is. Maybe it is doing alright. How about if we set you to a flow rate of nothing and allow things to back up? How about if we set you to a flow rate of just the 10? No. Because it's coming in lumps of 4 and 3, and then it is evening itself out. But the backup, especially at this tiny flow rate, should be backing itself up along this pipe until it reaches a maximum pressure to the point where this gas pump can't pump any more into the pipe and stops working. But it is going from an uneven flow to an even flow, so that's a terrible noise, I'm sorry. So I guess it's working sort of, and no, I'm trying to deal with gas flow here. So I suppose it is working to an extent. It just needs a little bit of tinkering, a little bit of development, and that should be alright. It's, in principle, in theory, it works. It's just the numbers are a little bit skewed. So that's the gas valve tested out. How are you getting on with, well, everything really? Anyone stressed? Not really. Cycle 100. Cycle 100. That is a personal victory for me. I am perfectly happy with this game to cycle 100. We could do with a gas permeable tile just in the bottom there, just to let any carbon dioxide build out, get out. What else did we have? Mechanized airlock. I don't really like using the mechanized airlocks. Yeah, the manual airlocks are a little bit slow to get through, but the amount of power draw from the mechanized airlock is horrific. So no, I don't like it. We're going to get to see if we can walk through this going up a ladder. Please don't go built into it. Can you get up there? They can. Beautiful. So this in itself should allow hydrogen through every now and then as they're going up. Quite impressed with that. Something I said I was going to do, and it actually worked. Let's get rid of you ladders. The ladders are just a very low tech way of building a platform but allowing gas through them. Again, let's sort you out over here. We've got the copper. It'll be fine. You're still pumping? You don't have enough electricity? Of course you don't. You're idle, but you're not, but then you are, but then you're not again. Alright. This is all fine. Stress is alright. We could do with getting through here. Water situation's alright, I suppose. Now let's try and concentrate on getting through here now. Cancel you. Oh my word, it's done this thing. Yeah, I might not need this many ladders. Yeah, probably, probably not all these ladders. There's just too many ladders for my liking. Can you please not? Game, please. Thank you. Let's not, eh? Maybe not with the ladders. Not today. Alright, that's better. Now, just a few ladders. Just a few ladders. Oh my word. That was just me going, no, that was just me being silly. I say being silly, that's just me with my long hands. And then dig. Right, okay. Yeah, I got this. Let's dig through here. And then dig down here. Right, my idea is we dig to this point, we put a pump in here, we plumb it all up to this tank here, and then we dig through and flood this chamber. That way they're not having to go in and out of manky water. And let's cancel you, put a tile down, and just dig. And we'll prioritize all of this. Alright. Please have got a trap down here. What's this? Dirt, granite, anything interesting, anything useful. Sand will be good for us. Yeah. But see, we can always dig it out at a later date. Harvest these when you can. Our fridges are full, I know. But, oh well. Alright, so what's that done? Yep, hydrogen's still getting trapped up there. Let's deconstruct you, and then we'll put another airlock in here. Actually, no. Should we? No. We'll wall this off, and we'll put an airlock here. That worked quite well. Hurry for electrical generation. We're not doing too good on electric generation. Let's set this back up to max flow. We may well need 2 coal generators. Two coal generators. Although in theory this shouldn't work because you need oxygen to burn stuff. and so it wouldn't be able to work down here. Not with this much carbon dioxide and this much contaminated oxygen. It wouldn't burn the coal. Although I probably shouldn't have said that. Alright. Doing alright there. This should be all a 9. Is it not? Nope. No wonder you can't get to it. Gold, sedimentary rock. At any point, are we going to get leakage inwards on our shaft? Where are you going? Alright, picking up stuff. Wondered why I was running all the way up here and then up here to get a breath of fresh air. It's like, that's not where the fresh air is. It should be all corralled down here now. Oh yeah, it's working well. It's working well. Little bits of hydrogen, a little bit of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide will fall naturally. Alright, and turn you on. Because it looks like, yep, just need 20 of that research. That's the last bit of research we need now. So we can deconstruct you. Clear more space for activities. Oh. Yeah, I can't imagine this is very nice up here. Yup. We will put another airlock here. And we'll put a scrubber. I should get rid of all the contaminated, well, most of the contaminated oxygen in there. No thank you, not just yet. Sorry guys. Are you desperate to be part of the gang? What's going on there? Gold amalgam. How are you leaking through that gold amalgam? Are you? I did. Yeah, a little bit. Uh-oh. I like how when they're building stuff, the guns throw out nuts and bolts. That's gotta be horrible in there. It's not gonna do much, but alright. So we'll build that pump down here. We'll dig through here to flood from this chamber. We'll dig through here to flood into here. We'll get up here. We'll dig through there to flood all the way down into there. And that should be a decent body of water to keep us going for a while. When that's exhausted, we can move again down to here. We might actually go further. We could go further. Alright, let's go further. Let's put it down here somewhere. Alright. And let's dig around it. Make a little cavity to place our pump. It's going to be quite cold down there. Minus 272 degrees Celsius. Oh no. This isn't good. Oh, they're not gonna like this. Yeah, I think we need to stop all that. It was a good plan, but let's just dig out here. Get our pump done and get out. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. How's this? This is better. It's stopping the contaminated air getting through. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is us for this episode. It was a good plan over here, but we'll just have to, we'll put our pump here, and same again, we'll knock through the walls that's already has knocked through. I like this fracturing look that it does. Pretty cool. I thought there was going to be enough between us and it, but evidently not. We'll get the people who need to be de-stressed, and we'll get some more water generation going. So, from me and the gang, do take care.